on the boat, and this is the new boat I've not been on yet, on the lovely dog walking lounge. So it's not the nicest of places down here, but the boat's quite nice. Unfortunately, we've had an extra 2 hours added to us sailing because of tidal conditions, so that's not great. But yeah, so happy with the boat. It's quite nice. Been walked around. Dog lounges are okay. This is a little exercisey area, and there's the bow. You know, not too bad. So yeah, hopefully we get off at 2:30. We're meant to be off at 12:30, and then driving across to Malham, which is going to be really nice. So across to the Yorkshire Dales. So this is all the joys of living on an island. So yeah. How you doing? Just down at the Yorkshire Sculpture Park now, and it's absolutely amazing. Look at this, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, we're kind of continuing this tour of Yorkshire. We're up at the Malham Cove yesterday, and that was really nice. Just out here for a spot. So not really going to be much in this video, but I'll just show you some of the sights of what we're up to. So this is all at Bretton Hall, just out of Barnsley, and it's an absolute fantastic example of parkland and capability brown and using dams to create lakes. So I'm stood on one dam, which is pulling back that way, and then there's one down at the other end of that lake, which is creating that lake, and there's the hall, Bretton Hall, up there. So the Yorkshire Sculpture Park here is a big arts college as well. Now I remember coming here as a kid and didn't know that it was an arts college and all that lot. That wasn't anything which crossed my mind, but there's loads of stuff going on. So I've just been dragged everywhere. So that's the dam there, you can see. Yeah, we always seem to bring the weather whenever we go to these places. It's raining, as you can see. So not the best of weather, but ho-hum, it's like that. So yeah, I'm going to carry on wandering around. If there's something interesting, I'll show you it. So on Wednesday now, and just been to the National Coal Mining Museum, which is at Caphouse Colliery. So this is just out of Wakefield, and I actually grew up at the hill just over there. Absolutely fantastic. So if you're ever in the area, highly recommend get tours underground, and yeah, really good fun. You go a fair bit underground, it's funny as well. Good guys. So now we're going to look for some ponies. Morning. Another day and another stately homey place. So we've come today to Wentworth Castle, which is absolutely brilliant. I've just taken a photo of the ha-ha, having explained what the ha-ha is around the house, and more of the parkland design by Capability Brown. Just behind me is a Union Jack garden, which you can only really see from above, but absolutely wonderful. You know, some great places. Yorkshire is absolutely grand, and I'm not saying that just because I'm from here. So yeah, oh, even rhododendrons in flower. catch up with the family now. This here is a ha-ha. It's a funny name, but it's a very useful object in parkland design. So this wall keeps livestock out, and the ditch obviously gives it the depth. But when it's looked at from the house, you don't see it. You just see a line of grass, and it looks like a continuous landscape that stops. Well, basically, you don't see the fences, and it allows you to put a fence in without there being a fence, because obviously the livestock has to jump up. So in these gardens, there's actually a fake castle, which is really amazing. So this here is the fake castle. So it's not small. The spiral staircase you've just seen was all the way to the top of that tower. But yeah, they used to build all sorts of things. And this one's even been like fake rendered to make it look like there was a room over the guardhouse. I'm gonna have to look and see if I can find a bit more history on this. But how cool's that? So just reading a little bit, that fake plastering wasn't. It had a banqueting room. So there was originally 4 towers around the gatehouse, just off behind me there. We've been at one of them. The other one's still got the staircase in. And then the room in between the two of them was the banqueting hall, called Stainborough Castle. Totally fake, built in the 18th century, which is pretty nuts considering that, you know, it's designed to look like something out of the 16th century. So it's only 200-year old. But even the little guardhouses here, I'll just show you the next one I've got to here. Oh, this one doesn't. The other one had a fireplace going up in the corner, like you would have, but there's no post holes for the floor upstairs. So just kind of little bits and pieces which making it look, you know, kind of real, but it's not. But it's a lovely thing. The things they used to do back in the day, you know, look at that. Loads and loads of room in there. You could have a proper party in the middle of here. But, right, onward to the next bit. That's it. A brief tour of the UK, or bits of Yorkshire. I'm going to step away from the back so I don't drop the phone. It's done. We're heading back to the Isle of Man, back on the Manxman now. After some fun and faffing around with ferry sailings and cancellations and all sorts of stuff. But that is it. So I should be back down on the farm as normal, and then in 2 weeks' time, back on the boat across to go to Lama, which is going to be great. So I can't wait to do a little bit of footage of that for you as well. But thank you so much for likes, subscribes and follows. Absolutely making it brilliant. I do believe my last video is just about to pass 100 views, which is amazing. That's absolutely fantastic. It's probably my mum and dad watching it lots of times, but yeah, can't complain. That's it. Perfect weather. A little bit breezy up here. See you later.